role in labor improved?
I think it's improved in many ways. The first place, one has to recognize that we have a full economy now, and we have almost full employment, and women always benefit when the economy is booming. Remember during the war, when jobs were scarce, women made great progress, and of course women make greater progress during times of full employment and when the economy is booming. But I think we're making progress in other ways too, because now we have on the books some laws that really protect women. We have the equal pay law, for example, that there shall be a rate for the job, and it is illegal for two people to perform the same job and there be one rate for a woman and another rate for a man. And so the principle of the rate for the job has been established in law. We still have some rather rough cases on what is the same and what is equal that have to be decided by the courts, but nevertheless there is a principle established. There also is a principle established that there shall be no discrimination against women in employment on federal contracts. We say that you can't discriminate against people on a basis of race or religion and sex as well. And we have just now issued the guidelines. I call them the guidelines for the gals, and it will tell and help industry to know what does constitute a discrimination. Why are the women always in the low wage, the low salary areas? You see, for a long time, it's been perfectly all right to women to clean, to sew, to cook, and to do perform these jobs that are women's natural jobs in the home. But the minute they knock on the executive suite, by then their place is in the home. But before that, of course, it hasn't been this way. So now a lot of progress is being made in opening up many of these opportunities. So I think the thing that has happened is that the tangible barriers are falling away. Now we have the attitudinal barriers. The people who would rather women were not, and who are afraid to work with women, and vice versa, I suppose. But I would say, certainly, a long way around to answer your question, that a great deal of progress has been made.
Do you think that women that do work in the home and also continue their job with their role as mother and homemaker have to be multifaceted?
Well, I think they do, but this depends on the woman. You see, I think it's awful for us to put everyone into one category. Some of us can and some of us can't. We're all different, and it's wrong for us to make what is good for me may not be good for you, and what I can organize my time to do, what I find satisfying may not be for another one. And I don't like us to put people to say all women are this way or that way. But I do think to be able to manage a home and a job does require a good deal of work. But it depends again on your relationship to your husband. And if you have a kind of husband, I should say that I have, sort of believes in partnership, that makes a big difference.
Now, representatives of companies say it costs hundreds of thousands of dollars to change a die or pattern in the machinery needed to make containers for goods. Do you really think that the American homemaker demands such fabulous containers?
They certainly do not. And in fact, if it costs so much, why do they make so many? Why do they put toothpaste in 32 different sizes under, a couple of ounces? Why do they put shampoo in so many different sizes? I think all of these are to fool people, so that you really can't figure out what the unit price is. I don't